A journey to longevity. Secrets to living a longer, healthier life. Imagine for a moment, waking up in the morning feeling energized, your body moving with ease, and your mind sharp. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, living each day with vitality. This might sound like a dream to many, but for those who maintain certain habits into their later years, it's a reality that comes with not just aging well, but aging exceptionally. Let's take a journey together into what it really means to age well. How can you defy the myths of inevitable decline and instead embrace the possibility of living not just longer, but better? We're going to uncover 8 signs that show you're on the right track to not just survive, but to thrive well into your later years. These 8 things can tell you a lot about the path you're on. And if you can still do these things, you might just find that your chance of living to 100 is greater than you thought. Longevity isn't just about luck. You've probably heard people say that longevity is about luck, or genetics, or just being born lucky. While genetics can play a role, it's not the entire story. Longevity is more about the small, consistent actions you take every day, often without realizing how important they are. It's about maintaining strength, flexibility, and mental sharpness. It's about the little things that people often overlook, but that make all the difference in the long run. Many people assume that aging comes with inevitable decline, slower movement, more forgetfulness, and a greater dependence on others. But the truth is far from that. Some people defy these expectations. They move with grace, they remain mentally sharp, and they stay active in their daily lives, all while staying healthy and independent far beyond what others their age might expect. These are the people who live not just longer, but better. Now, let's take a look at the 8 key signs of longevity. These are the things that set you apart. If you're still able to do these things, you're on track for a longer, healthier life. Some of these might surprise you, but trust me, they're powerful indicators of longevity. Sign number 1. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. One of the clearest and most surprising signs of aging well isn't how much you can lift, or how fast you walk. It's something simpler. Can you stand up from a chair without using your hands? This simple task is a strong indicator of your overall physical health. It speaks to your balance, your muscle strength, and your ability to maintain independence. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, but the rate at which we lose it depends largely on how we use our bodies. If you can stand up from a chair with ease, no pushing off with your hands or leaning forward heavily, it means your lower body muscles are strong. Your balance is intact, and your core is stable. Take Harold, for example. At 77, he had always been active, but one day he realized standing up from his recliner wasn't as easy as it used to be. He had to push off with his hands, and that concerned him. His doctor explained that leg strength is one of the biggest factors in preventing falls. Harold started doing simple exercises to regain his strength, and in just a few months, he was standing up effortlessly once again. More importantly, he felt stronger and more confident in his movements. Lower body strength is crucial not just for everyday tasks, but for reducing the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. So, if you can still rise from a chair without using your hands, it's a clear sign that your body is aging well, and your chances of living a longer, healthier life are high. Sign number 2. You can walk at a brisk pace without getting winded. The second sign of longevity isn't just about how far you can walk, but how fast you can walk. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still walk at a brisk pace without getting winded, you're in a rare category. Walking speed is directly linked to lifespan. Studies show that people who walk at a steady, brisk pace tend to live longer and have healthier lives. This isn't just about being fit, it's about cardiovascular health, lung function, muscle endurance, and overall vitality. Think about the last time you went for a walk. Did you move with purpose? Or did you find yourself slowing down more than usual? Do you need to catch your breath after a short distance? Slower walking can be one of the first signs of declining health. But if you can walk briskly, with confidence, and without feeling short of breath, that means your cardiovascular system is strong, your muscles are engaged, and your balance is intact. William, 74, had always been an active man, but he started to notice his walks were taking longer. He thought it was just a part of aging. But after noticing his breathing was heavier when climbing stairs, he decided to pay attention to his walking speed. He began measuring his pace over short distances and, over time, regained his endurance. Now, his walks feel easier, and he feels younger and more energetic. Walking at a brisk pace is a sign that your heart and lungs are functioning efficiently. Your muscles are staying engaged, and your balance is strong. It's a simple way to check how your body is aging, and if you can walk briskly without getting winded. You're on the right path to a longer, healthier life. Sign number 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Balance is one of the first things that starts to decline as we age. But it's also one of the most important indicators of how well your body is aging. If you can still balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, that's an excellent sign. Balance requires a strong connection between your muscles, nervous system, and reflexes. When you stand on one foot, you engage multiple systems in your body, including your vision, inner ear, and proprioception, your body's ability to sense its position in space. If any of these systems start to decline, your balance will suffer. Frank, 76, had always been fairly active, but one day, he realized he couldn't balance on one foot as easily as he used to. He couldn't even stand on one foot long enough to put on his pants. That was a wake-up call for him. He started incorporating balance exercises into his daily routine, and within weeks, he noticed a huge improvement in his stability and confidence. Good balance not only prevents falls, but it also reflects your body's ability to stay coordinated. And as you know, falls are a leading cause of injury in older adults. So, if you can balance on one foot for 10 seconds, it's a strong sign that your balance is solid, and you're on track for a long, healthy life. Sign number 4. You can get down on the floor and back up without assistance. Mobility isn't just about strength, it's about flexibility, coordination, and being able to perform movements with ease. If you can get down on the floor and get back up without assistance, you're doing far better than many people your age. The ability to bend, kneel, and rise without help shows that your muscles, joints, and overall coordination are still in sync. As we age, many people avoid the floor altogether because they're worried about not being able to get back up. But if you can still get down on the floor and return to a standing position without needing assistance, it's a major advantage. Take Joseph, 78, who had always been active but realized he struggled to get back up from the floor after playing with his grandson. It was then that he decided to focus on his mobility. He practiced squatting, kneeling, and getting back up using his legs instead of relying on furniture. Over time, he regained the ability to move with ease and felt more confident. This ability is a reflection of your muscle strength, flexibility, and coordination. It's crucial for maintaining independence as we age. If you can get down on the floor and back up without help, it's a powerful sign of good health.